Today's tutorial is about creating the perfect base for your makeup. Our model today is Brianna. I like to start with a primer always. This one I'm going to be using today is a Sephora Anti-Shine Primer. So probably about a 5-cent piece size. So you'd apply a primer after your moisturiser. But prior to your foundation. Now avoid the eye area because it can be quite drying, and we have specific primers that you use on the eyes, which we'll cover a bit later. Next, I'm going to use MAC's Face and Body Foundation. Brianna is a C4. C4 is quite a good colour for many different skin tones. So if you're new to face and body, it's good to try out the C4 first and then work towards darker or lighter. But it's always good to visit your pro store and they can advise you the best colour. So I'm going to be using a foundation brush. Now this time we are going to cover the eye area. What's good about face and body is it's perfect for all ages because you can get that youthful dewy finish and also layer it for heavier coverage. So we're probably going to layer it a bit today as Brianna's got a few blemishes. Make sure you blend well around the jawline. We don't want to look like we're wearing a theatrical mask. And cross over the lips. Okay, so that's blended quite well. Going to move on to the concealer next. This is a concealer brush. I'd always suggest using a concealer brush rather than your finger because you're able to sort of blend and blur the edges quite well, so you don't just have a big blob of concealer sitting on your face because it's going to really show up, especially in pictures. So we're using MAC NW25 and it's a Select Moisture Cover concealer today. So always try and use the back of your hand as your palette. Right, so the concealer's after your foundation, but prior to your powder. The powder that we're going to use on Brianna today is a mineral makeup by MAC. It's the Mineralized Skin Finish in Natural, and this is the medium. So if you load your brush up too much, just dab it on the back of your hand or just tap it. But in this case, I haven't. So circular motions, very lightly. Again, blend the jawline. Never want to forget the jawline. It's a big mistake some people make with their makeup. So nice view. Brush face. And that's the perfect makeup base.